Hey guys, so it's Shayla, Hungwana Boss Collective. So first thing you're going to do when you're creating a book cover is you're going to want to go to the KDP cover calculator on Safari. Pick whether it's a hardcover or paperback. So I'm just going to put my things in there. You can put whatever yours are. This is the normal size of a piece of paper. It's usually what I use for my coloring books. So, but you can do it for any books. Page count is usually 110 pages. And then calculate dimensions. As you can see, this is what you want to pay attention to because that's in between the spine. So you want to make sure that when you type in, when you go to Canva, that you type in the width and the height here as this. So next we would go to Canva on here, and we would create a design, and we would do custom size, and then we would go back here, go 17.49, make sure to do inches, 17.49, and then 11.25. So create new design. So you've got that here, and then make sure to put book cover. Should put book cover video, so whatever book cover it is, and then you go here. And the cool thing about this template is you can download it right here. So you can download it right here. And you'll get these 3 items. And I'm gonna go back to the Canva page. So here, you can go to uploads and you can upload the file. So go to the download that you just downloaded, click here, and you can just paste the PNG. And then what's cool is you just put it on here, and you just put it on there. And then you make sure to stay within those lines, within the lines of the pink. So as long as you stay within the lines of the pink, then you're able to do whatever you like. Now, I do have a few examples of book covers I've already created that I will show you. However, I will just show you a few things you can do to make your book look really cool. So you can go to elements here. If you want rounded lines, you'd pick this one. If you want square, pick that one. I prefer rounded lines, so you can just, increase the size. And then, like I said, make sure it's within. You will be erasing the outline here. So basically you choose the color you want. So you can choose whatever you like. Let's say you chose a gradient, so let's just choose that gradient. You can also duplicate this to put it on the front and to keep it the same. And then basically you would erase this because you no longer need it. And if you don't feel comfortable erasing it, what you can do is you can duplicate it and then erase this, and then you'll have it for reference, and then you can always delete it afterwards. So basically I'm gonna delete the back, and then what you would do is you could choose the same, So you could choose the same gradient, or you could choose a black, or you could choose white, whatever color you think would go best. So whatever color you'd like. So I'm gonna choose this. I'm actually gonna flip this. Well, I was gonna, but I think I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Yeah, and this is where you can see all of these here. So yeah, I chose the rounded version. And if you prefer borders, or if you prefer it more rounded or less rounded, it's up to you. Just gonna leave it as it is. And what I meant by borders, if you want a border, you can add one. These are the different borders they offer. You can also add borders through elements. The one I'm showing you right now is gonna be free. So there's the big one. And then you can also increase the size. You can choose the border weight. Just make sure they're both the same. Adds a little bit of, you know, yeah. There you go. I'm doing this all on an iPad, so this is great. Like I said, you can now go and look at this as a reference. So you feel good about it all. So this is where the barcode, you see the yellow here? This is where the barcode is. And so you don't want to put anything where the barcode is because it will ruin anything. And for these smaller books, so books under 200 pages, you can't put anything on the spine. So you have to leave the spine blank. Yes, so that's all good. And then basically you can add any text you like. So if we want to add some heading text, so let's say this book is an animal coloring book. So then obviously make it smaller. Right out there. And then we would go to here and we might add an animal. So you go to animals. So let's just do this. So you might add an animal there. This is a very simplistic one. Might want to add, you know, some effects to your work. Make this a little bigger. So animal coloring book. And then make sure you can duplicate that so you don't have to do all that work again. And then you can type in by, I'm just gonna do Hungwana designs. So you can put that at the bottom and it doesn't even have to be that big. So there you go. And if you have a logo or something and you want to add that in, you can. You can, if you have Canva Pro, you can keep all your logos here. But I don't at the moment. So yeah, you can, oh, there's my logo. Okay. So you can just put your logo, if you want, right there in the corner. Or you can just have your logo in the back. And then just have, you know, a little bit about your coloring book. You can have different font too. So this is a children's coloring book let's enjoy all the different animals. And then you just size it, put it there. Easy peasy. Save this as a PDF, and then you'll be able to put it into your book on Amazon. So you can see I have 2 coloring books here, the Japanese Sakura's coloring book and the Seasons of Summer Mandalas. Those 2 books, you can see that I have the logo there, I have the drawing, and then, you know, I've made it different. But when you go, I'm going to do this one because I don't want to, this book was a hardcover. So when you go in here, you will see that you have to have your cover here. So this is where the cover has to be, and that it's one file. So you'll have your manuscript, and then you'll have your file here. This is the book I'm working on, and it's not quite ready yet, but yeah, so you have to put your cover here, and then you can see it in the previewer. If you go back here, you can see this is a very base design, but I wanted to give you an idea of what you can create and how easy it is to create. Now you would just delete this, and yeah, it just tells you all the different things. You delete this, and then you'd be able to not have to worry. This will work 100% when you save it. Now, if I go back here to previous projects that I have done, with my coloring books, okay. So this is a coloring book I actually didn't launch yet, but maybe in the fall. So you can see this is the cozy fall one. There is the Japanese Sakura one. So preferably, I enjoy the way that this looks. If you want to do something completely different, you can have square without a border. You can do whatever you like, but this is just a layout that I really enjoy doing. And I make sure that all the letters are the same font, and that I put this here and this here to make sure nobody steals or says that it's theirs. And then this is the mandala coloring book that I made. Just really simple. I like to keep my coloring books looking similar style, so that people know that when they are looking at my coloring books, they know that it's mine. See, this is a layout. This is another layout of a coloring book. The Japanese one, I actually drew all this by hand, this right here. And yeah, I think this is another design. This was when I originally had thought that you had to make it on one page, but it actually has to be the cover and the back on one page, because if you've ever held a coloring book, you'll know that it isn't 2 separate pages. It's all one page, and then they put the material inside, and then it's all good. So yeah, and then like I said, this is when I thought the covers are separate, and then I realized that you can only upload one file, so it has to be on the same page. Just seeing if there's any other ones I can show you. There is one. Oh no, this is my friend's layout for his coloring books, Magical Mandalas. And if you guys want to find my coloring books, you can go on Amazon.com hungwana.ca or .com, and you can look for Hungwana designs. It's because I had the decapitalize. Sometimes they're picky. Oh. Yeah, sometimes they're picky. I've never had a problem finding my coloring books. Here we go. Type in Hungwana and I guess you'll find both my coloring books. So if you go here, you'll be able to find it. You can go and look at my author page. And you'll see both coloring books, and you can follow and get updates on new coloring books that I create. But yeah, I have a style, and I think it's important to have a style if you're going to be selling books on Amazon, so people know that you are the creator of those books. So yeah, that is how you create a coloring book cover. And like I said, if your dimensions are different, so let's say you go to 6.9, then you would just take these, and if your coloring book is, equal in size, and then if you do bigger books, like let's say 300, you'll see that there's more space in between here for the spine, and you'll actually be able to put words in the spine. But yeah, and it's the same thing. You download the template and then just make sure you know that this is going to be larger, and save it as a PDF on Canva, and then you'll be able to directly put it into KDP Publishing. You'll have to make an account, but you'll just go to your bookshelf and be able to organize, make it a draft, choose the pricing and all that, so that you can get paid for your books. So I hope that was helpful. I hope it taught you how to make a cover, and I can actually teach you how to make the insides if you're interested. Leave me a comment down below what was your favorite part, and if you made it to the end, please give me your favorite emoji so I know you made it to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye guys.